chord. It does have a nice sound. But the fact is, on this particular YouTube channel, you hear kind of more recognizable stuff than that. You hear kind of, on the subject of rhythm guitar too, you hear a lot of the E shuffle. Thought I could explain that too. Because that's rhythm guitar. That's me holding down a solid foundation all the time that you could put a song on top of. So for that, for example, I got my first finger here. I'm pressing down on the second fret on the fifth string. But I'm muting all these other strings, really. I'm pretty accurate with the right hand. I'm going to show you the right hand. But should the hand go crazy, I'm muting quite a few strings here by doing this. And I'm playing the open E string twice, and then adding on the ring finger. And now this other finger here does not come off. I'm adding the ring finger to the fourth fret on the fifth string twice. As I do this twice, the other finger remains attached. Why? Because you need it. You need to continue using it. Again. So that's E, for example. Now you add the pinky on. That's called an embellishment. You hear me do this previously. And by the way, I tried to start this live thing 3 times. That's why you might have gotten something. I had to restart it, then I shut it off and start. So something about doing it back to back, they don't like that, but I'm trying. So that's adding the pinky winds up on fret 5. And the interesting thing about this sort of thing is you've heard me do, take the capo, now you're playing in different keys. And it gets kind of complicated, but as long as you know you're playing appropriately to the record, you don't need to get super mathematical about it yet. The capo allows you to take such a shuffle pattern, take in so many different keys, and that's how you play so many different tunes, really. Or taking chords that, I might want to show you this, chords that, a chordal approach to songs, and replace it with the shuffle. And now all of a sudden the shuffle might even fit better than the chords. I kind of like to show you that maybe. But start out getting that, and also I'm right up against the fret. If I don't read your messages instantly, that's because I'm on limited time. So I want to get this video out. I always get back to you though, don't I? Especially the guy who, if I never read his comment, it would have never spawned this video of that chord. Got me thinking about this certain riff I used to play. I started thinking about A minor 7. Just simply adding the finger on, because let's face it, not everybody wants to do this. For one, not everyone can do this B bar chord to start. All those notes, I don't mind it. On certain guitars, I do mind it. So I do read your messages, but for now, you got to have your finger right up against the fret. Like I said, you're muting other strings, and then you're adding on. So that would be like a key of E. Key of A, I got to show you the right hand, actually. Key of A, my finger shifts like this, kind of diagonally. The thumb comes over the back of the guitar neck. Is now muting the thickest string. Now I'm at this angle, like an A power chord angle. And no distortion today. I'm pressing down on the fourth string, and like I said again, kind of muting, but you have to be accurate with the right hand. So I want to show you that one. So this would be the key of A shuffle. Twice. And also, it doesn't always have a shuffle, by the way. Sometimes it's straight. See the difference? Versus. Now there's a question of speeding, but there's also, or speeding up, but there's a question of the groove as well. That's how come a pattern like this can show up in things like country, blues, and a variety of music. Even the Beatles have to do with some of these patterns, just for example,